What is up, planet Earth and beyond? It's me, JJ here, and I'm coming back from Brickworld Chicago. As you can see here, this is kind of my personal haul that I decided to grab. I know it's not super huge. I mostly want to focus on seeing the LEGO creations that other people had made and getting to meet some of the biggest names on LEGO YouTube. I got to meet just some amazing people. I got to meet Tyler here from Light Brick Studios. I got to meet some of the people from Beyond the Brick. I got to meet Caleb from Cheesy Studios. I got to meet cool guy Dom, such a boss, such a great guy. Duck Bricks himself, his ego is just as big in person as it is on your TV, and he's just a great guy, super humble. I say ego, we all know Duck Bricks, but he was super nice, super... it was an honor to meet so many great builders, so many cool mock artists, and I am going to do my best to give credit to the individual mock artists that did their creations. I really tried to at least film the different name tags that were on them. Not everybody had things like you're seeing here, unfortunately, but I really tried to give it my all and to meet and to give credit to the people who did the mocks. So I'm going to do my best to showcase those. If you see your mock on here and you're like, hey, you didn't credit me, or you know whose mock that was, please leave it down in the comments below. I really want to give credit. None of the creations you're going to see in this video were mine, and so I just want to make sure that the people who took the time, the hundreds of hours and the countless dollars spent on making these creations, that they are credited and not myself. But with that, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to talk over the videos of the things. A lot of it's people, noise, and stuff. And so I'm going to just try to give my opinions and some of the techniques that I love. Fair warning, there is a lot of Star Wars on here. I did try to get as many castles as I could. I did see some amazing Bioniclemocs. But there is still a lot of Star Wars because there was just so many amazing Star Wars mocks. My time was really limited. I only had roughly 3 or 4 hours to actually film everything, so I was just trying to film some of my most crazy, the most outlandish builds. Unfortunately, there were so many builds that were so amazing I just didn't have time to see or to film. But this is kind of my experience at Brickworld. So thanks so much for watching and hope you guys enjoy. So we're going to start out the video. I started on the left of the convention here with the grooving octopus. And this was done by Christopher Lloyd. And he just was, I was blown away with how incredible his lighting fixtures were on this one. Next up here, we're going to be taking a look at this insane Jurassic Park Visitor Center here by Mike and Carolyn Hinkle. And this thing was really cool. He went ahead and he got it turning for us, and it was just really cool. The whole thing in the interior was built. It's just amazing all around. I mean, there's so many dinosaurs. This thing is massive, and the amount of time and love that just went into each of the individual rooms in here is pretty incredible. So wonderful job done to Mike and Carolyn here. So next we're going to get into the Wraithstone Castle by Ben Pitchford. If I mispronounce any of your names, I am terribly sorry, but this castle was a work of art. I mean, it was just beautiful all the way around. So super work done with just all the different brick textures, this waterfall going. I mean, beautiful piece of art. So next up here we have the Wolf's Den by Brick Farmer 76, and according to their Instagram, their whole family kind of builds together and does different collabs and stuff. And so this is just really cool to see some of the different stuff they built, from the Wolf's Den here to this really cool Taylorswift habitat. Just thought it was really unique and really cool. Big Swifty here. So really enjoyed all these different techniques and styles that they used. And here we have the first of many Star Wars mocks. This one here is the Battle of Yerbana by Master Brickworks, and wow, this was so impressive. I was blown away at the height and scale and the stability of the bridge. I mean, just epic work here done, from the explosions going on to the railings going up and down the bridge. Just blew my mind. What an epic masterpiece. I mean, I could have stood around for hours staring at this one. I love the flipped over ATTE over here. Just great all around. And then as we continue over here, there's a few more StarWars MOCs, and we've got this really unique build. I'm pretty sure it's by the same person, if not the little labels down here on the bottom, but wow. And continuing on with Master Bricks Works, we have the LDS Kansas City Temple here. What a beautiful piece of art. Lovely temple, lovely building. Alright, and next we're going to have the Skirmish on Alderaan by Ski Town Bricks. Really just like some of the different styles and techniques used here. Next we're going to move on with War with Bricks, and they've got these really cool miniature war scenes. I am terrible at miniature stuff, so great job to him. I love the little zombies that they've got fighting over here. What a great Easter egg there. Next we have this really cool Charizard from Daniel Oliver's. Love the flames here. And next we have these incredible builds of the Power Rangers weapons, starting out with the Power Axe and moving on to the Power Lance. He doesn't have the full lance here, but that's okay. This sword here is epic. I mean, look at the height of that build. Wow, what an amazing job. Up next here, we're going to have the Power Daggers, and you know, these builds are just really impressive all the way around. I mean, you've got so much detail going into them. Randolph Wilson really did an amazing job here. And last but not least, we have the Power Bow. Incredible. Up next, we have some really cool builds done here by Bricky D. Williams. The pop culture vignettes here with the whole Spider-Man, hey, it's me type memes. The beginning of many Bioniclemocs that just took my breath away. Really incredible job here. I love this Jedi temple room over here on the left. It's just so simple and yet really sells the point of what it is. He also did some amazing Starfighter MOCs here as well. Next up, we are going to be looking at some custom ships by Ian Richmond, and wow, I love the curvature that he got on the TIE Fighter. Of just incredible build here. David did an amazing job here on his semis. I mean, the level of detail that went into each and every one of these, just bringing it to life. Really impressed with these. Great job, man. I mean, just incredible. I love the bulldozer here on the left, as well as some of the military vehicles here in front, especially that Hummer down there. Just blown away. Really good job, man. Next up here, we have a fantastic Battle of Felucia done by Bobby McMillan and Josiah Bergstrong. Great job to the both of you. I mean, just really unique pieces with the flowers, and I really enjoyed it. We got a couple other Star Wars builds over here, and then next up, we're going to be coming to another Bionicle, and these Bioniclemocs here were next level. I believe he's even writing his own fan fiction, so incredible job here. I cannot emphasize with words. I keep using the same ones over and over again, but was really blown away with just how incredible some of these parts usages were by the different Bionicle builders. I wish I had that level of talent, that I could get the curvature and the shapes down that they are into. It's just incredible. I mean, look at the way that they just seamlessly form from one piece to another. Man, I wish I could get that just fluidity and lifelike texture. I mean, the different pieces he used to completely change one thing to another is just mind-blowing. So organic, so free-flowing. I've always loved the four-eyed mask there and have never found a greater use for it. So just incredibly done. Good job, man. Really impressive. And we have even more Bionicles here. These ones here are by Abby Lilliebridge, and she did an incredible job. Really nicely done. So much so, I'm going to throw in a few pictures here of ones that I really specifically liked. Just so fluid, so cool. Wow. giving her full credit right here. I mean, the dragon, just, I mean, I could go on and on and on, and I will stop boring you with how incredible these were, but they just really were something else. So, good job. I was especially enamored here with the Plo Koon. I mean, great, fantastic job. I mean, it really just sticks out and shows you how diverse Bionicle really can be. Some more amazing builds over here. They just keep coming. I mean, it was impressive. Some other really interesting techniques here was the solid green neon crab, as well as the Raxxus here in the back, using the 3 different Knights helmets here to just really capture that really unique shape. Now here's another one that I really enjoyed. I love the CMF figure on the left that was used here. It's one of my favorites, and I've always wanted to make a mock based off of it, and this person did a fantastic job. Kudos to Dominique here, just incredible job all the way around. Love this build, and the fact that you got it in motion, like the guns shooting the carrots and the Blacktron figure fighting against them. I mean, come on, man. Really, does it get any more epic than a giant space battle? Okay, so if I'm remembering this correctly, this build here is the Wedding Crasher by Steve Palda or Foxlug. I'm not 100% sure how this whole thing lines up here, but this scene was so impeccably well done that even my wife immediately recognized what this was and the scene it was from, and just an amazing job here. I was blown away by the sheer size of this mock and the level of detail. Incredible. Now, a lot is going on in this build here, particularly the Ice Planet versus Blacktron. I feel so robbed that I didn't get to grow up with these as a child. Just incredible themes. And the fact that it's all moving with so much individuality, and I wish I could make my builds move and just come to life like this. And if I'm not mistaken, Kevin Wagner built this incredible ISB Headquarters, and I really love all the different techniques he's got going on here. He's got grates, he's got these slanted pieces here. The sheer size of this is incredible, and yet it doesn't feel blocky, it feels very lifelike, so kudos to him, great job, looking awesome. Alright, so I believe this is from the same builder as the ISB Headquarters, but there's no tag in front of it, so I cannot guarantee that. I was really impressed with this build. I believe it's from Andor Season 2. If I'm wrong, go ahead and roast me down in the comments, but I just really enjoyed the uniqueness of this building, and the whole scene was really fun, really creative. Loved it. Fantastic job. Kudos to you. This is just, and I love how they've got K2SO down there just throwing that Imperial Guard. Great job. And of course, by Imperial Guard, I mean ISB agent. I'm still trying to keep all of the different names for all the different characters throughout Star Wars straight. As big of a fan I am, it's still difficult even for me. Next, we have even more Bionicles here. And these ones, I believe, are from Sam Mascari. I feel really repetitive when I'm talking about Bionicle builds, because I just really struggle with getting a fluid creation, and I see so many of these people just do an amazing job. But yeah, go ahead and check them out. Next, we have this incredible, beautiful steampunk Enterprise by Christopher Doyle, and anybody from the 90s who grew up wanting that Avengers blimp knows how much that cost. And to see 2 of them in a mock is a goal and a dream that I have, that someday I will be able to build my own steampunk airship. I don't necessarily want to build the Enterprise, but my own steampunk airship to this level of detail, and as impressive as this is. I love all the gears, how they're moving, they're turning. I have everything slowed down for some of these videos because I didn't film as much time as I needed to. Really just go into depth and brag about how amazing these people are and how talented they are. So, moving right along, we have the Battle with the Necromancer by Chris and Adrian Weishar, and I love this one. I think I love this one even more though. As a big D&D fan, I love the concept of dragons playing houses and humans. Hilarious, fantastic, very well executed too. An amazing dice tower over here on the left as well. All around great people. Go ahead and check them out. So I'm gonna date myself here, but I saw War of the Worlds in theaters, and Brick Days captured this incredibly. Like the lights, the size, the video really doesn't do justice. Like I can't even fit this thing in my camera with just how huge and how awesome it is. Brick Addicts here, they did an amazing job at the size and scale of the Lion's Den. I hope to someday have the time and talent to be able to produce castles of this immaculate and just expressing so much. I really wish I would have spent more time filming and getting each individual detail of this castle, but incredible. And here we have Peteopolis. I could go on and on about how great these builds are. We got the Marvel Savior over here coming in, saving the world, doing the best he can in the most horrendous of ways. We have some really cool mock-ups of Joker Statue of Liberty and just really great memes. Love these. Next we have the Azure Angel, and my word, that is a beautiful build. Cinco Plastic here says so much with so little. It is mind-boggling. Just the different attention to details that he provides blew me away. Amazing. Really creative build here by Garrett Gross. Just the eat, fantastic, and so many other really unique individual models here that just really bring things to life. I really wish I had the time to play Horizon Dawn and to get to learn this world. It's just really incredible. And Jar Jar Binks in Carbonite. Ha! NC Lug here brought an amazing spaceship. I love sand green. It's such an amazing palette usage. I keep using the word amazing, but there's fewer words to describe how incredible sand green really is. Okay, now bragging time. Chad here is one of my favorite builders on TikTok. It was so incredible. I feel so bad. I got so enthralled in just talking with him and getting to meet him that I did not film some of my favorite stuff that he's done. And I don't know how I didn't even notice that I didn't film it because it's just so incredible. But Chad is an incredible builder. It's Squiddos. Go check him out. If you love rock music and builds that just make you feel the music, check him out, please. I mean, I legitimately could not believe I was the first one that ever asked for his autograph. Incredible. Okay, next, anybody who knows me knows I don't do a lot of videos about focusing on me. I'm usually focusing on my build. Had to throw this picture in there. There's gonna be a couple more later. I gotta meet Caleb from Cheesy Brick Studios. His Minecraft mocks are insane. And I don't even play Minecraft, but his level of detail and just how cool it is to see Minecraft Lego, like they really just are the perfect pair, and he does such an amazing job. Such a talented YouTuber. So glad I got to meet him. If you haven't checked out his videos, go do it because they're incredible. Really, they are. And he's just so nice. I mean, he was talking to all these little kids, and it was a great experience. For some reason, I have absolutely no information on who built this or what it's called. I believe the guy that is standing there behind us talking to us was the guy who built it, if I remember correctly. If not, I apologize for assuming it was you, but you did an amazing job, and the running waterfall was unbelievable. We're coming up on another amazing Star Wars mock here. This is Stranded by Caden Champagne. I'm really bad with names. I really apologize. I really wish I could give you the credit. Your flowers here on Felucia and just the plant life is so well done. My hat off to you, man. And up next here, we have the Battle on Copper Prime by Connor Veldman. Just some really awesome techniques here. Really love all of the crashed vehicles. Just so much action going on. Wonderful job, man. Next up here, we have Occupation on Raxxus by JK Bricks. And stunning job. The Bad Batch is super underrated. Not enough mocks for that. Really love the contrast in the foliage here too. Alright, and here we have Droid Reinforcements by Joshua. really bad with last names. I really apologize. But just some of these amazing builds. So cool that they just moved. Speaking of moving builds, let's move right along here to our Indiana Jones MOCS here, built by Benjamin Roblin. And oh my word, so impressed. I mean, the size of these builds are so hard to even comprehend just watching these videos. I mean, these things are massive. Thousands and thousands of pieces go into these builds. And this Pokemon is no exception. Zane builds, oh my word, I wish I could have met you. Your builds are insane. Every ounce of them. I love your Rock Raiders vehicle over here on the left. Just all of your builds. I've been a fan for a long time, and I really wish I could have met you in person. You do a great job, man. Keep up the great work. And speaking of just over the top, whoa, we have Scott Williams here. I could not tell you what some of these spaceships are. If you know, please let me know, because I just don't know. Wow, they are incredible. Like, next level. This guy's not even on this planet, clearly, with all how amazing these spaceships are. I mean, they're so fluid. They don't even look like Lego. They're just that incredibly impeccable in size and scale, and just wow. And Marcus Rollbiller here made these incredible sushis. If you know me, you know I love sushi, and seeing this just made me crave sushi all that much more. And Bryce here was way too humble about how incredible his Spartan laser was. He says he gets all of inspiration from this next guy here, Nick Bricks. I can see why. The level of detail these guns have on them. I mean, this makes me just want to pick up a gun and go find some aliens and see if they really do bleed blue. Like, this is just wow. And the silver, oh, amazing. Speaking of amazing builds, the Malefactor here by Scott Wilm. Oh my word. I mean, this thing was massive. Like, I cannot tell you how big this thing was. This thing was as big as me. Massive. Just impeccably built. Like, flawless. No other word. Flawless. I was floored by the size of this and just the beauty of it. And Steven's bust here, I'm not 100% sure if it is, but it looks like it's straight out of Warhammer. I mean, just great part usage, wonderful. I mean, it carried right over into this dwarf too. I mean, he was really talented. Unfortunately, this table is way too crowded for me to even get any idea as to who built this. You can't really see it with the way I filmed it, but I could not move any closer in this table. But beautiful classic space mock here. Also got to meet True Squadron here and see his Umbara mock. Someday I'd love to get to Umbara. It's a beautiful planet with all these tentacles and squids and just really dark, eerie planet that's really cool. So hopefully one day I'll be able to get to a mock on that. Unfortunately, there was no Pong Krell in this mock though. I also got to meet Gavin from Gavin Productions and finally see this amazing mock that I've been following for several months now. It is truly a beautiful piece. I love how he was able to get the different color and texture into the ice. It feels so real and yet it's so simple. So it's such a beautiful piece that, oh man, I just singing his praise over here. In the building techniques too, like, I know it's Star Wars, but it feels castle. It's wonderful. And Anakin's siege with the 501st in the Jedi Temple was beautifully done here by Lord of the Bricks. Congratulations, beautiful mock. Hopefully one day I'll be able to replicate something similar to that. And then this was great. Benjamin Roblin did a wonderful job depicting the battle on Mustafar getting filmed by George Lucas here. Incredible work. I don't know what it is about battle on Scarif MOCS that just, I've yet to see a bad one. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong places, but the Battle of Scarif just creates some beautiful MOCS. And Da Vinci Bricks here is just no exception. Fantastic job. With Rogue One being the best Star Wars movie Disney's made so far. Another cool little mock here leading into Nick the Brick Lord's Jedi are after one of their own. And this is one I've always wanted to do. I personally really love Coruscant Police Gunship. It's just such a unique piece of Star Wars. Boba here did some amazing work as well. I'm not going to showcase all of their videos just because I'm rambling on and on and on, but their builds were massive, they were huge, they were really unique, really original, and it was really impressive to see. Dawn of the Republic really showcased some beautiful builds of Geonosias here as well. Hopefully one day I'll get to building Geonosias. I'm building up my dark orange bricks, so hopefully that'll happen sooner rather than later. Now, this Tower of Orthanc by Tolkien Brickster has been one of the most impressive builds I've ever seen. I mean, you could see this the minute you walked into the convention hall. It was massive and it stood out so much. Like, you could see everybody was swarming this. I had seen pictures of this and videos of this before even coming. It was so massive, so beautiful. You get this beautiful gate here. I mean, I can't believe somebody transported this thing. It just blows my mind. You get a cool little look here and you can see Gandalf riding the white horse through here. Beautiful. And then Forever Lego gave us this beautiful little Supreme Leader Snoke built as a minifigure. Thought that was great. Andrew Epstein's model of Sebulba's Pod Racer is beautiful. This is not the first time I've seen it. I've seen it at another convention that was local here last year. But oh my word, I don't know what it is about orange Legos, but they are next level tier amazing. Like, his level of detail and the size of the build that he's able to create with this. Oh, so jealous. I would love to have that displayed in my living room. My wife never let me have it there, but that's where I would want that. I mean, you really just can't improve perfection. Simple as that. And speaking of perfection, this guy needs no introduction because you see him, you see, oh my word, he has 4 arms, and boom, that's his name. Anderson Builder perfected this beautiful piece of artwork that was the distinction of what the perfect superhero was in my 14-year-old mind. Just the perfect superhero. Loved Ben 10, loved this character, couldn't have been made better. The ACM A1 Space Brick 6 build is just incredible. I mean, it's incredible. And it's not a lot that I doted over Blacktron, but this color scheme and this palette was a really beautiful mech. I know some of you are getting tired of Star Wars, but this Skirmish on King Dill 4 by Nick Lalagigia was incredible. This color usage, the parts usage, oh, something about it. Love it. Lego and History Spacebar here was the perfect combination of so many different themes and just uniqueness that was just really cool, and I'm so glad I got to see that. And we're right back to Star Wars with Commander Gray by Green Samurai Bricks. What a lovely color palette here. Really appreciated this one. Here we have an absolutely massive collaboration between 4 really awesome builders here. We have Ostiff Bricks, Behind the Bricks, Nate Builds, and Lego Man 360 to come together to bring us this TUKKTALES Brick Coaxium refinement. Just really cool collaboration. I mean, it's massive, it's huge, it's beautiful. What more can you want out of Lego Star Wars MOC, right? And then we have this beautiful masterpiece by B&B Bricks. I mean, man, I wish I could build snow. I mean, I never thought I'd say that, but some people make snow look good, you know? And Bricktacular Builds here built an amazing build with the vacuum, and I loved it. I have yet to play Helldivers 2, but let me tell you something. Riley Builds, man, you make me want to play Helldivers 2. This looks incredible. The dark green is another one of my favorite colors in LEGO that I don't use nearly enough. And a hard swing back to Castle with the Heart of the Mountain by J&J Bricks. Wow, I have been in love with sand green, as you've probably heard me say multiple times throughout this video. But in a castle, oh, think the only person I've seen it do this good, Marco Fallworth. Beautiful shout out to him. He did an amazing mock with a Dwarven Forge, and this just reminds me of that, and just both incredible builds. And as we come closer to the end of my video here, my time was really limited, and somehow I cannot figure out who built this. It's huge, it's awesome, it was incredible. Really enjoyed the size and scale, all of the different droids and the different ships. We just got this whole row of AATs and snail tanks and droidicas and super battle droids, and just so cool, so unique. I really enjoy watching the droid factory getting made here. And then we have this really cool guy who's building these anime girls that were just really well done. I love it when people build the cute little brick built anime characters, and buffaloes are some of my favorites here, and I'm not doing justice. I didn't even realize there was an entire section here of the underground bunker. But this Fallout build, I believe there were several people that had collaborated with it, and it's massive. I mean, it's just the full length of the table here. Really well done, lots of unique techniques. Okay, pause here. So earlier in the day, I got to meet John here, got to get some pictures with him, got to talk a little bit about his Bionicle inspired suit. Incredible. So this is it. I'll take it off later, but it was just really cool to see him walking around, and I'm so glad I got to catch him before he took it all off and whatnot. And then J&J Bricks gifted us this beautiful Heart of the Mountain, as well as several other builds here with Walkable A, AT-AT, and just so many cool things. But the Heart of the Mountain really stuck out to me the most. I really love this giant build here. Giant figures are just so cool. Oh, and then this Batman scene, and so many cool things. But the Heart of the Mountain really stole the show for me. And unfortunately, this is when they started giving out the calls to say goodbye to everybody. So this is the last build that I was able to see. I also got to see Beyond the Bricks filming an episode. That was super cool. Got to meet Cool Guy Dom and Ethan the Artisan, as well as Duck Bricks himself. And it was just a great experience overall. Really loved it. I'm still pretty new at filming, so please be patient with me. I'm sure things were pretty shaky at different times. But thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it to other people who didn't get a chance to go to Brickworld, and consider subscribing. I'm a mock builder myself. I'm hoping to go to these types of things here soon, and it was just really an honor to meet everybody. If you have any questions or want to know more, or if you knew anybody who I didn't shout out, please let me know. Give me a comment. Until next time, guys.